forget the day that my principal, Tim, pulled me into his office back in 2008. It was after my first year of teaching second grade, and honestly, I thought I was gonna get laid off. But instead, he did something completely different, and I'll never forget it. He said, "You're young, you've just started your career, you're meant to teach somewhere bigger that pays you more. Go out and find what that is before you've spent too much time here and it's not as easy for you to leave." And at that moment, I didn't think twice about what he said until fast forward 4 years later, in 2012, as I'm sprinting through the Las Vegas airport trying to catch my flight late on a Sunday night so that I could make sure that I wouldn't be late or miss work on Monday. Well, that weekend in Las Vegas was my first live event I ever went to learn more about building a home business online to create a full-time income. I was invited to go by my amazing husband, Andrew. We didn't even know at that time, however, that one choice to go to that event would spark a new career for me as a home business owner. Now, I believe that choices we make will either take more time away from our lives or create more time, choice, and financial freedom. And as I was sitting in the front row that weekend, and after spending time with some of the most successful, driven, and truly motivated people I had ever met before, I had this gut feeling that this was supposed to be the new career path that I was supposed to be on. And even though I was absolutely petrified, and even though that we had doubts, we took the leap. And little did we realize that this business, that it would not only change our life, but it would go on to change thousands of other lives too. And in June 2012, I actually left my second grade teaching job with absolutely no plan B. The only thing that I had in mind at that time was to replace my teacher's salary, which was $36,000 per year. And all I wanted to do was be able to do that so I could be home full time with my kids, our future kids, and also make sure that I could contribute to our family. Now, those next 12 months would be some of the hardest months of my entire life. There were several moments each day where I wondered if I had made a mistake. There were times where I couldn't get myself out of bed. And at least once a day, I wondered if I would ever replace my teacher's salary. And I bounced around trying every marketing method in the book. I couldn't get focused, had no belief in myself that I could actually do it. And I'm pretty sure my friends and family thought I was going through some sort of quarter-life crisis on a daily basis. And I remember thinking at that time, well, who am I? Who am I for people to listen to? I have no business background, I have no marketing background, I have no experience in this space. Who would want to listen to me? And I got to the point to where I really truly almost went back and thought about getting another teaching job until something completely changed for me. That's when I actually started treating our business like a giant classroom. I actually pictured my role in our business as getting to teach a new group of students a whole new skill set of what I had learned about business in the last 10 months of what I thought was failure, when I actually realized it was my path paving the way to what would happen in the next 12 months. And that's when I actually started to take our business seriously. In fact, there were 4 things that we did right that ultimately changed our business and then in turn changed our life. We picked a method to market our business that gave us time freedom. We developed a roadmap for action, we created a plan to execute on a daily basis, and we invested in mentorship with mentors who had experience in the business we wanted to build and could actually get us to our end result faster. Initially, all I wanted to do was replace my teacher's salary, which was a $36,000 per year income. However, what happened next was so much better. And now have gone on to build a multiple 7-figure business in just 4 short years. We went from sitting front row in that audience in Las Vegas to just 12 months later speaking on that same exact stage in Las Vegas in front of hundreds of people. We now speak on stages all over the United States, run our own live events, have our own online courses and private workshops that have helped to create a way to help people make a choice to live a life of freedom through building their businesses online. And to be able to know that we've helped someone actually leave their job, cut back their work hours, stay home with their kids, or even just take their first vacation that they haven't been able to do in the past 10 years, that's why we do what we do. And I thank my principal, Tim, every single day for really doing something that most people wouldn't do, which was helping me open my eyes up to the potential of what was possible and helping me actually learn to up my influence by expanding the reach that I had for the people around me and expanding and opening up my classroom. And because of him, I pride myself in being someone who teaches people a simple way to get their lives back through building their businesses online. And for me, life is truly about the choices you make and the people you spend your life with. So wouldn't you rather spend your time the way that you want to, doing what you want to, and when you want to do it? No matter how you want to spend your time, if you're building a business to retire from your job or save for retirement, to be able to stay home with your kids, travel the world, or just do what you want when you want, well, there's never been a better time than now to take action and make a change, because you can't get that time back once it's gone. So don't spin your wheels like I did for 12 months in fear and lack of belief. Take action now, take control of your life, and connect with me here and reach out to me, because more than anything, what I would love to be able to do is be able to teach you a skill set that you can utilize and that you can take with you on your journey, on that search for your more freedom-filled life.